Hey everybody, it's Austin Reisel with Rocky Mountain Pursuit. We're always in the pursuit of finding the best riding gear. And so today what we're going to be looking into is the 509 Aviator goggle. Like it says on our website, we're always going to let you know if somebody sent us gear to review for them. 509 did send us this gear, but as always you can count on a good unbiased review from actual mountain riders here at Rocky Mountain Pursuit. So the first thing I want to talk about with these goggles is I want to talk about the cost. These goggles run right around $149 up to about $169, just depending on the color and the lenses that you choose with the goggle. Aesthetically, I was really impressed with the goggles when we got them. I mean, just the case alone is a lot nicer than what we're used to getting with our ski goggles that we've had in the past. The casing was really nice. It comes with a really good bag that's got two separate compartments to it, so you can keep lenses and the frames and everything separate. And then the goggle itself, I mean, it's a really cool looking goggle. I've always wanted to get a pair of goggles that have a lot less frame on them like this, kind of the bug-eyed look, I guess you would call it. It comes with a nose guard on it. It's pretty flexible. I kind of like this just because if it doesn't fit perfectly, there's a little bit of flexibility to it, so it's not going to just come down on your nose and shove it places you don't want it to go. I really like just the look of this. The only thing that does make me a little bit, and we'll find out as we ride a lot longer with these goggles, is that obviously there's not a lot hanging on to the lens from the frame. And so I don't know, if I whack a tree or something, it might be something that, might bust. But hopefully not. My guess is not with the other gear that we've reviewed for 509. The other thing I love about these goggles is I love the metal plate decal on the strap. I really like it. I think it makes the goggles look higher quality. It looks like they're putting more into their goggles. I love the strap. The strap on the inside has the 3 sticky strips that go through instead of just 2. I really love that about the strap. The only thing aesthetically that I would really say that I don't necessarily like about these goggles is that the inside of the strap, there's just a lot going on here. I'm a little bit more of a simple guy and I don't like to have that much going on, but some people were probably really going to like this. But that's probably the only aesthetic complaint I would have about the goggle. The goggle itself, like I said, it looks really high quality. You can tell that 509's put a lot of work into creating a good goggle for a mountain rider. One thing that I really like that they talk about in there is that these lenses, the way that they're set up is they're supposed to give you a wider peripheral view. And I do think that that's true. When I have the goggles on, I can look as far as my eyes will look and I can see really far out. I have a lot wider peripheral view with these goggles. The next thing I want to talk about is the features. So kind of like I mentioned earlier, it does have the 3 strips instead of the 2 on the inside. It's got the wider peripheral view. It's got the nose guard. Another thing that I really like is that the foam, it seems like the foam is a little thicker on these goggles than you would normally see. I think that that really helps in keeping your goggles from fogging up. And then the areas where there's foam over the openings and the vents, it looks like they're a little wider, and I think that's going to help the fogging as well by keeping a little bit better airflow in the goggle. And then the cool thing that I thought was awesome about these goggles, and some of you may have already experienced these, but these goggles, the lenses in them, they have more than one color, and it was really nice when I was riding in different lights on my snowmobile. I could almost tweak my head and move it up and down or whatever if I wanted to get a little bit better view of the definition of the snow. And I've just never had goggles that were able to do that, so I really love that, and they do a really good job. I would honestly say that you could ride with these goggles in any type of light, and you're going to be able to get a really good view of the definition of the snow with them. Overall, the goggle, I mean, honestly, with what we've done with them so far, they've been awesome goggles. They haven't fogged on me at all. I haven't had any issues with fogging. I think that's due to the fact that they put a lot of work into giving a lot of venting and a lot of good foam on the goggle, and I think the lens itself is really well made. So that's kind of the end of what I have to say about it. One thing that was nice is that a lot of documentation comes with the goggle as well. It comes with stickers, it comes with the warranty and everything like that. One thing that's nice about 509 goggles is you can always count on that lifetime warranty that comes with it. These goggles or any other 509 goggles that you want to share with us, you can go to our website at www.rockymountainpursuit.com. We'd love to get those. Just leave a comment at the end of our gear reviews.